Hi, I'm Anke Summerhill from Minotti London, and for today's sofa chat I have the lovely Gabriella Anouk with me. Gabriella, thank you for coming. Lovely to have you here.
Yeah.
Gabriella, you are a budding artist or maybe an established artist. Depends how long you've known you are an artist. Which brings me to my first question. When did you realize you were actually good at art?
Well, I've been drawing all my life, really, but it was probably, well, at school I've always drawn, but then I went to university and did graphic design, and the whole time I was there I never actually got to draw too much because it was all CAD and website things. And then it was after university when I started to take commissions and started drawing commissions, and I did that for about 3 years, and throughout that time I just really fell in love with drawing.
Yeah, but did it never occur to you when you went to university to go to art school, or?
So I was advised to go down the graphic design route because there's more careers in that field. At the time there was, but now I think with social media, it's you can do anything you want to do if you just put your mind to it.
Set your mind to it and have a passion,
a
real passion for what you do.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, so you have your first exhibition coming up tomorrow. So I know you're both excited and a little bit nervous because you're going to show work that you've worked long and hard on to the harsh public. And your art the series is called the Slime series.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did this come about?
So it was about just under a year ago where I started to become a little bit unsatisfied with what I was doing. So I was taking on a lot of commissions, because
I commissioned you.
Yes, you did twice.
Did I?
Yes, twice.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice of me.
And
yes.
so after that, I found myself just feeling a bit unsatisfied, and it was during lockdown, so I felt the need to change direction in my practice. And because of lockdown, I had to choose things that were in my house.
Yeah.
So Avocados was the first one that I went to. So
you have a lot of avocados in your house.
Yeah, and I was experimenting with lots of different things, dipping things in paint and then drawing these household objects, like a houseplant that I did. But I found that if you dip something in paint, once it's dipped in paint, you can't change it again. No. So then I started to experiment with slime. And the great thing about slime is you can drip it on something and then peel it off and then drip it on again, take lots of pictures, and then draw the perfect shot that you get. Yeah. So that's how the slime series came about. Yeah.
So you just sat down and what can I use, and you have a lot of slime in your house?
No, so the slime was actually you can make with household things. I have a younger sister who's 14 and she was playing with slime. So I thought that's really cool. I want to try out slime, and it worked. It worked really well, and it's it's the unnatural side of slime that I like with the natural fruit. That contrast is really interesting to me.
So, so you said this kind of started during lockdown.
Yes.
So how? Obviously, you want to get reactions from people, but in lockdown, so did you use social media a lot to test the work you're experimenting with?
Yeah. So TikTok was the platform that really helped me throughout lockdown because I could share my process with them. Not just by videos, but by also going live. So I did a lot of live streaming, and people would then engage with me while I was alone in my studio, and that was really amazing for me.
Yeah. So do you find it easy to engage with people on social media?
Yeah.
Do you do little surveys or ask questions?
To start off with, the lives were so scary. I didn't say a word. I would literally just have the video filming my desk. But then after a while, I started to talk and engage with them, and it is amazing the amount of people you can reach, and it's all across the world. So
is it your art's sort of pretty cool and unusual? I haven't seen anything like it before, and the colours are really, really vivid. So did you do any kind of opinion polls, or what people really like to see, or you just asked more for reactions on what you had done? Yeah.
So I started to share my drawings. Snippets of them, so they didn't know what the drawing would be, and I'd ask them, what do you think the drawing is, or what do you think I've dipped in slime or dripped in slime, and I'd get all these people guessing. So it was once I did the dragon fruit, the dragon fruit heart. People thought it was cherries because they were thinking all about all the pink things, strawberries.
Yeah.
And that's how they engage like with the practice.
Yeah.
Find,
So which artists would you say, or people, don't have to be artists, have inspired you as an artist? I mean, did you visit as a child on school trips to museums and thought, oh, I love this work, or did you on holiday visit anywhere that really struck you? So
I did recently go to the Dali Museum in Spain, and it was incredible. And he's always been an inspiration to me, Dali has, but to actually see his work up close and personal was amazing, because his pieces are quite absurd and different and surreal, and that's what I'm attracted to.
Yeah, because I've been to that museum a few times. I sort of have a hate-love relationship, because on the one, the location's really beautiful. Some of his art I love, and some of it is kind of unsettling and uncomfortable. Is that something you're also maybe trying to do, and so people see like your food pieces used or seen in a completely different way?
Yes, that's exactly. That's perfectly explained, because
okay, no answer.
No answer. No, I love his absurdism, and the fact that I'm dripping something slimy on something so natural. I'm just attracted to the texture and changing
the contrast.
Changing
the pieces.
Shapes and.
Okay. Now about the exhibition tomorrow. That is your very first exhibition. Have you ever? So the first time that it's physically seen.
Yeah.
By people. So have you sold any of your pieces yet? Are there any people collecting your work?
So the actual originals, I've sold one of those, although they aren't for sale, but I did sell one of those. And then we've also got NFTs for sale on the night, and prints or editions. And it should be just a really fun event, but it's more of an event to show my work physically for the first time. Yeah, and speaking to people face to face. Speaking to people face to face, and also I will be revealing my last piece in the series. Oh, so I saw that on social media, but I had to guess what it was. It's behind a screen. What did I guess? Strawberry. Strawberry. Yeah. Probably not a strawberry. Well, you don't know. Could be. As you briefly mentioned, you just mentioned NFTs. Yes. I've only just heard of this like a couple of months ago for the first time. Can you please explain to those of us who don't know what NFT is, what it is? NFTs are, well, it stands for non-fungible token, and it's essentially something that's unique to you. So if you purchase an NFT, it's yours. You keep it in your wherever you want to keep it. In your cloud. I won't go into all the details. Yeah, exactly, wherever. Yeah. But what I'm doing is the NFTs will be attached to a physical artwork, so you can actually hang the original. Well, not original; it's a print, but you can hang that on your wall, and then you also have an NFT attached to it. So you get the best of both worlds. Perfect, because I don't see the point of having a piece that you don't, a piece that obviously you buy because you love it, and then not get to see it on a lot of regular people basis. Don't understand why, so that's why we're doing the double. Okay, see, I'm learning something new all the time. Now, Gabby, about your, I have to come to your style, because obviously we work in interior design industry, and so I now know a little bit about your artistic work. What about your home? How would you describe your style at home? I'd say quite minimalist, a bit Scandinavian, a couple pops of colour. Yeah. A lot of houseplants. That's nature. Bring nature in. Bring nature in. Have you always loved houseplants, or is it because of COVID? I think and it was bring a little nature bit. In? Before COVID, I had a few, but then during lockdown, I started to propagate all my little plants and make lots of plants. I have a jungle now. Yeah. Okay. So, is there in any piece of furniture, not Minotti, but in general, any furniture style or manufacturer that you really like? Tough question, but I could answer what my favourite Minotti piece is.
Okay. Oh, you've already had a little look around and chosen a nice
well,
piece.
I like the Brasilia armchair.
Yeah.
Am I saying that correct?
Yeah, you said it very correctly.
Because of again, it's the contrast of the wood with the texture of the fabric. I love that. I think I hopefully own one of those one day. It'd be very nice.
You sell enough pieces.
Yeah, studio edition,
Tuesday,
lovely little chair.
Maybe cover one in slime, maybe?
I could do that, I could.
So do you think, talking again about the slime, do you think you can take, you've used fruit and vegetables, would you use the slime on anything? Have you tried it on people?
So I haven't tried it on people yet, but I am in the conceptual stages of my next series.
Oh, maybe.
So
slimy people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're going to have to find some victims.
Well, maybe. It could be people, but it could be anything else. Yeah.
I'm going to visit your exhibition, obviously, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very excited to see the pieces in the flesh. Yeah. And so you have the original pieces there?
Original pieces.
And then you do limited prints?
Yeah, so editions and NFTs.
Okay.
But we'll be revealing the final piece. And your guess is strawberry?
Yeah.
Definitely locked in?
I don't know. I'll have a little think today and see what happens. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming. I know you're really busy organising it, so really appreciate your time.
Well, thanks so much for having me. This was so nice.
Pleasure. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see some more of our videos, including the suggestion on the screen, please click on the Minotti London logo to subscribe.